Saturn is an enormous globe of whirling gas. It is made almost entirely of hydrogen and helium that sits at the center of a complex system of rings and at least 62 moons. The planet and its companions are almost a solar system in miniature. Saturn's rings, which are composed of billions of separate particles and are usually visible in even a small telescope, long ago earned the planet the title Jewel of the Solar System. But it was not until the Voyager probes reached the planet in the 1970s that astronomers and everyone else who marveled at the glorious images were able to take a closer look at the ringed planet and begin to unlock its mysteries. Ever since Galileo pointed his crude telescope at the giant planet back in 1610, Saturn's extraordinary rings have been recognized as a marvel of the solar system. But the planet itself, although less spectacular, is almost as extraordinary. Second only to Jupiter in scale, it is 750 times the size of the Earth. From space, we can observe only the cloud tops of the giant planet, and even these are often obscured by a yellow haze. The entire atmosphere is divided into distinct bands, similar to Jupiter but not so clearly marked. These cloud bands whirl around the planet in jet streams, blowing at up to 1,100 miles an hour, 10 times the speed of an earthly hurricane. Saturn's clouds are a bitterly cold negative 280 degrees Fahrenheit. Those we can see are no more than a frosting of ammonia ice on a huge mass of hydrogen and helium below. There is nowhere on Saturn that could be described as a planetary surface. If we could send an indestructible space probe down through the clouds, it would record a steady increase in temperature and pressure. Thousands of miles down, the Crafts barometer would register atmospheric pressure levels 1,000,000 times higher than those on Earth. The temperature would rise to match, and would soon reach thousands of degrees. In such extreme conditions, the hydrogen that makes up much of Saturn's atmosphere behaves very strangely. No longer a gas, it turns into something resembling a liquid metal, capable of conducting electricity. But there is no distinct threshold where atmospheric gas ends and an ocean of liquid hydrogen begins. It is likely that beneath the liquid hydrogen is probably a small core of rock itself in a liquid state. Everything beneath Saturn's cloud tops is hidden from sight. Most of what we know about its interior has been deduced from what we can see of the cloud tops and what we have learned about how the planet behaves. There is nothing hidden about these rings, yet these present puzzles of their own. They are composed of billions of little fragments, mainly of ice, ranging from sand grain size to lumps as big as a house. All of them orbit independently, engaged in an almost fantastically complex dance that is brought to some kind of order by the gravitational pull of Saturn's moons. These two hold unsolved mysteries. Why is Iapetus half blackened, and how did little Mimas acquire a crater a third the size of the entire moon? The Cassini spacecraft, which arrived at Saturn in 2004, is helping to solve some of these mysteries through a series of flybys of the Saturnian moons, currently expected to last until 2017.